This podcast is to show you how to use statcrunch to run two-way ANOVA analysis. Now look at this example. Now typical data when you get is just like this portion. So even for this data, Excel cannot use it. So we need to change the format so either Excel or statcrunch can read. So when we change the format, so I need to clear all this format. Then I put 1 on first column, and let's change 2. So now at this format, Excel can use. When you run two-way analysis using Excel, this is data you want. But if we copy this data format into statcrunch, so into this statcrunch, then you cannot use. statcrunch cannot read. For example, you say stat ANOVA two-way. Then select response. Only one selection. You cannot have 3. So we cannot use this one. So we need to reformat. So go back to Excel. So this part is the format statcrunch can read. So how to format this? So look at strings 1. At time 10, you get 4 data. So I put strings 1 time 10. It is tedious. Then put the 4 data. And then strings 1 time 14, you get 4 data. So strings 1 time 14, we get another 4 data. 1432, 1432. Then strings 2 time 10, you get 4 data. So strings 2 times 10, you get 4 data. Remember, you need to type one by one. And strings 2 times 14, you get 4 data. So string 2 times 14, you get another 4 data. Now, after you complete this format, then you can copy all this to statcrunch. So now this is the one we just copied. Because to save time, I copied this area. So now we can go to stat, ANOVA, select two-way. So response is in response column, that's score. So we get response. Row factor, that's factor A, that's the strings. So I use strings. Column factor, that's a factor B, that's a time. So I use the column factor is time. So after this, then I can check all correct. Then I can say compute. Compute. Interesting. Strings. Response. Then strings. And then time. Compute. So here is ANOVA. Now our factor A strings, p-value is 0.004, so less than alpha. So that's we don't reject H0 for factor A. Factor B times p-value is 0.4188. That's greater than alpha. So, oh, I'm sorry. Factor A strings p-value 0.004 less than alpha. So we reject H0. time factor B, p-value 0.4188 greater than alpha, so we don't reject H0. Interaction p-value 0.26939 greater than alpha, so we don't reject H0 either.